Seen you're on top of stuff. Very unlike you.
We should note that it's on top of shit in the script.
We did note that last time.
Swear for some reason. I don't know why.
Me and Faye have a little club.
Guys, get on top. Back
Club of pussy.
Back to the script.
Wait, what?
Vox
Back to the script, guys.
Okay.
Shot number one. Anyway. Well,
Right.
this is Casey Jones 2.0. Isn't that what you wanted?
I wanted you to be honest. Are you coming to New York to be with me, or is there something else going on?
April is definitely a good investigative reporter, but Casey won't give her an inch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Casey flips on the radio, but April still senses he's hiding something. And to confirm her instinct, we push into interior U-Haul, traveling continuous. The turtles are packed into the cramped space, as Don wires April's iPad into her laptop.
3G access is tethered, running a search for Project Ares.
Mikey reads over.
No hits on stationed URLs, but 4 matches in underground blog posts.
Blog post? Really?
What?
A Google search blog post.
Yep.
They must be reading InfoWars.
Okay. All citing some hush-hush military proposal submitted to the DoD by a Colonel Schrader.
What was
Schrader?
Initiative?
The research of mutagens, and, looking up at the others, altered species.
You don't read that.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. When did the project go active?
17 years ago.
The year we were hatched.
The year we were oozed.
Ow. What does that mean? What?
What is the
Okay, script.
It is possible.
Ew. I feel disgusted.
It is possible that we were a part of Project Ares.
I gotta hand it to you. Just when I thought you couldn't be any more brain sick.
Raph tosses some boxes off April's couch and lies down.
Wake me when you're done dreaming.
Brain sick?
What is that?
This is the same script that gives iFuck, so whatever.
Back to the script.
Hi.
That's a real
thing.
Leo.
Leo.
Because we have a difference of opinion doesn't mean you shouldn't respect others, people's belongings.
Save it, Oprah. I ain't apologizing for making myself at home.
Don grabs a pair of April's throwing pillows, holds them up.
And we all know how much floral... and we all know how much floral patterns and paisleys are just Raph's takes.
Maybe April will let you keep these as a housewarming present for your solo pad.
Mikey and Don are getting a big kick out of this.
Have you checked Craigslist yet? Word is that Brownstone in Brooklyn just opened up. Good score school district, outdoor cafe.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Why is this happening in my Turtles movie?
This is completely superfluous dialogue.
Because what do you expect? That's 90% of the film.
I'll be happy anywhere I don't have to hear you three knuckleheads pontificating. Right, Mario?
Pontificating?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, how does Raphael know that word?
That's
Raphael. Tell me how Raphael knows that word.
Yeah, isn't Shredder supposed to come up with those weird...
Honestly, I'm starting to think the 4 different colored masks wasn't so that Casey could tell them apart. It was so that Michael Bay could tell them apart.
But then he got it wrong.
For some reason, Raph is now Donatello.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the script.
Back to the script.
And we face the truth. We've outgrown each other.
Jokes aside, the thought of this crushes Mikey.
Come on, Raph.
Don't, Mikey. If he wants to go, he should go.
No one's going anywhere.
Dun dun dun.
Raph, Don, and Mikey turn to Leo. His words are strong, yet reveal an inner pain, a truth that is plaguing Leo.
We may have just stumbled into a chance to understand our destiny, and until we find out why we're here, we'll remain outcasts, freaks, living in the shadows, alone.
You really think that's what we are?
Of course he does. He's not a real man.
Leo gets in Raph's face, shoves it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Raph regroups, gets right back in Leo's face, shoved back.
I apologize for the line I'm about to read. You're just a half-ass and a half-shell.
Just say that.
I bet he tastes delicious.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I just read the next narration. Just
Wait,
Tash go. Just Tash, just go.
Oh gosh.
Does that make you a Michael Bay apologist?
No.
Leo lunges for Raph as the sibling smackdown begins.
Oh, boy.
Tonight on Raw.
Brother!
Interior Pathfinder traveling continuous. Casey and April hear a loud crash from the U-Haul.
Whoa!
Casey winces, knowing it's the turtles. Just then, the young bloods get together come on the radio. Comes on the radio. Casey turns up the volume and uses it as a distraction.
Oh, come on!
As the young bloods sing, "Come on, people now, smile on your brother."
Get it? Get it? It's ironic. Because they're fighting.
Great.
Michael Bay has no subtlety.
Better.
It's the lowest form of irony.
And Pepsi.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
And isn't it ironic?
Anyway, script.
Interior U-Haul traveling continuous. Leo and Raph smash into each other while Don and Mikey try to separate them.
Guys, don't!
And while the young bloods continue to sing, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Raph smashes Leo to the side of the trailer. Interior Pathfinder traveling continuous. April reacts to the rattling.
Was that actually in the script?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yes, he wants the fight choreography synced up to the song.
Yes.
Yeah. Oy. Anyway, you don't hear that?
Casey plays dumb. Make that deaf, but he's dying inside.
Hear
Even
what?
The stage
Just
direction has
listen to
puns.
As are we all.
Fail.
Cap, your line.
I know, there was a awkward pause there. Anyway. Hear what? Just listen to music, zone out, and...
As if to finish Casey's thought, though, Don's really trying to pull Leo and Raph off each other's throats.
Let's go!
Don tears Leo and Raph apart and they crash against the opposite walls of the U-Haul. April is now getting very concerned.
What the? Casey. Oh, dang it.
Casey can't keep this up much longer. He spots a
gas station!
What? I don't know.
Narrator.
April checks the dashboard.
We got 3/4 of a tank.
Fuck. Casey
Swear word.
I think
Swearing is the narration. It confuses me.
even the narrator is getting frustrated.
I think they did it because they're only allowed so many dialogue.
Would this make this a self-insertion fan script?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
You know what? That would make it better.
Probably.
Alright, back on track.
Casey.
Ah, right, but... I gotta pee. You know me. Flatter a bumblebee.
Casey, stop lubricating on the mat.
I wondered which of us was going to jump on that.
I was about to.
i.e. Pathfinder gas station parking lot day. As Casey climbs out of the Pathfinder back to April.
Be back in the jiff.
Casey charges back to the trailer, where he furiously swings open the U-Haul door. The turtles freeze in position. Raph with Leo in a headlock, Don grabbing Ralph's leg, and Mikey pulling at Leo's waist. Casey notices the turtles have moved around April's furniture, transforming the U-Haul into a mobile living room.
Because that could work
Because that makes sense.
when you pack a bunch of furniture into a U-Haul.
Yeah, I mean, how much bigger did the U-Haul she got? What?
That's an enormous U-Haul.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
U-Hauls don't work like that.
That's like work for
Some of you've never lived in college dorm rooms, have you?
Alright, Casey.
But you can't do it while it's moving.
Oh, I have. I'm living in one right now.
But it's not
Oh,
moving.
I never knew you were traveling college that way.
Strauss is just doing this from the back of a U-Haul.
That's some great internet connection.
Casey.
I'm trying to banter.
Alright, no more banter.
Hey, Paul, can we just get on to the script?
Guys,
Let's get off it.
Just get on with it.
Yes, Lincoln. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't ninjas pride themselves on being stealth and
You mean
undetectable?
stealthy?
no, they just are stealth. They are stealth
There's
incarnate.
stealth in
They are stealth itself.
Let's get back to the
stealth.
I will grammar Nazi this script. I'm telling you now.
Did they even
proofread.
edit this?
Proofread.
Alright, Donnie.
In all fairness, it's been a while since we had a proper meal. Check this one off to low blood sugar.
What?
What? That makes no sense.
Bad
No,
joke.
bad joke.
Thumbs down.
Bad joke.
Dizzy, I guess?
What?
Alright. Let's keep going. We're getting sidetracked.
Oh god, I just
Narrator.
read the next two narrations.
Don't.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh no. I just read it
Oh
too.
god.
Casey slams the door shut. Raph. Don and Mikey standing between them as the turtles catch their breath. After a beat, Leo, while I fucking
You're just using that word. I do not think it's what you think it means.
Does it mean giving someone the stink eye, like being angry and glaring at them? Is that what he means by that?
I think this one's even better than the last one because A, it's a giant talking mutant turtle. B, he's talking while he's doing it.
Maybe
Guys,
knew his
you got
What?
incest in my Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, how many turtles are going extinct?
I could have just say that.
Tail horn time.
Alright, Leo.
Darkest script. Darkest script.
An invasion.
Something's being invaded.
Yeah, or psych.
Guys, can we get on with the script? Please.
That's right.
Okay.
Wait,
Let's get through this.
okay.
Never.
Mike,
right.
Michelangelo.
Mikey.
I said that. That's right.
Okay, so they're insurgents, infiltrators from outside who penetrated the U.S. government.
But why are they interested in mutant technology?
Part of me really
Perhaps
wants to
to
strangle
build.
this script so hard right now.
Let him
Of
finish
mutant
his-
soldiers to fight their battle.
And you think we were the prototypes all those years ago?
The thought of this washes over the brothers, including Raph, who can't help but consider the implications. Then, Casey returns carrying convenience store counter pizza. He takes in their less hostile biodesign.
Glad to see you guys are getting along. Now eat up.
The turtles take the pizza boxes, eagerly opening them, but
What's this?
It's pizza.
By whose standards does this processed, prepackaged muck have the right to call itself pizza?
It's got bread, sauce, and cheese. It's pizza. Pizza's pizza.
You're treading on delicate territory here, so watch your step.
Is that right? Well, I'd suggest you stop worrying about the proper grade of your pepperoni and start worrying on the very real and very dangerous people who want to see you, and now me, dead!
Casey
I wanted mushrooms on mine.
Angst!
Hate.
Interior Mobile Command Center, day. From the darkness, Schrader emerges, speaking into a phone.
We've zeroed in on the reception point of the Turtles' last transmission. My team is in pursuit.
A snorting voice on the other end of the call responds.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's followed closely by another voice, more of a high-pitched growl.
You always get to do the fun stuff.
These orders come directly from Krang.
Silent on the other end of the line. Snorting voice and high-pitched growl are cowed at hearing Krang's name.
Where do you want us?
The Turtles are headed to a decommissioned section of New York's sewer system. I want you two to secure that location and wait there for them.
Like an ambush?
More like a rat trap.
This isn't Beast Wars.
Oh.
Rat trap.
Well,
Snorting
okay,
voice.
Brooklyn accent, so okay, we'll let it go.
As snorting voice and high-pitched growl chortle, we hear.
This is not good.
Interior Pathfinder traveling night. Night has fallen as Casey and April motor through central New Jersey, listening to NPR on the radio.
Hey, New Jersey!
Hey, you're in this movie now.
Yay.
Oh, goody.
She wasn't
Do you want
before?
me to be the reporter, or...
Yes.
Alright.
Isn't that supposed to be zucchini?
Well, I don't know if it's a male or female.
It could be a
Go ahead, Mark.
We take turns here on Media Martyrs.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
We are equal opportunists on Media Martyrs.
Brett!
4,000 more are confirmed dead as rock slides continue to torment villagers in Thailand.
A lot of grim news out there.
If that's your polite yet clunky way of asking permission to turn on the sports report.
All I meant was, they must be dying to get you back to work at the station.
Oh!
Yeah.
Must be a slow news day.
Talking about her job somehow makes April uncomfortable, as if something she's hiding. To deflect, she reaches for the radio knob, but suddenly, the Pathfinder bucks violently. From an explosion just behind them, Casey pumps the brake. April white-knuckles the dash.
Dang it, she didn't get a chance to change the radio to an ironically appropriate song.
And we have an armored explosion.
Hiding secrets!
Hang on!
And as she looks over her shoulder, April's jaw drops at the side of the U-Haul. It's blown free from its mooring and is careening out from behind them. As April's eyes follow it, changing lanes and racing up alongside her window.
My stuff! Casey, my stuff!
But then April's jaw practically unhinges when the back door of the U-Haul is kicked open from the inside. Raph and Leo step out onto the tailgate.
That's not my stuff! That's... what?
Casey doesn't know what to say. He looks to Raph.
Eyes on the road, Casey!
April turns to Casey, her mind blown.
They know your name.
He'll explain later.
Wait, how can they hear the turtles from that
Oh,
far away?
surprise!
And how are everybody else not running and screaming from the side of mutant turtles?
In a more intimate setting.
Raph indicates the dozen armed foot led by Schrader on high-tech motorcycles closing in on them through the sparse nighttime traffic.
High-tech motorcycles. High-tech motorcycles.
They've got buttons.
And they play card games.
Ninja Turtles on motorcycles. You know what I'm just picturing? The motorcycles from Tron.
The light cycles, yeah.
That's what I like to see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on light cycles.
No, it's the foot on the light cycle.
Yay.
Okay, guys, to DV Dark, there has to be fan art of this somewhere.
No,
No, back to the script.
No!
Don
I want to
emerges
find out
onto
what
the...
happened.
Yeah, Don emerges onto the tailgate. April reacts.
There's more?
For what it's worth, you have an excellent taste in literature. Not enough people read the classics.
I don't get it.
Oh, hey, it's nothing
She's
shades of
smart
gray.
because she-
Yay!
He's commenting on her book collection.
And it's a joke because shut up.
Before April can respond, the foot fire again on the SUV, blowing out its rear wheels. Casey and April are tossed around the cabin as the Pathfinder gyroscopes out of control. Leo leaps for the Pathfinder, landing on the roof. Drawing both Ninjak and Leo slices open a large hole in the roof. As he reaches down for April, she recoils.
We're the good guys.
Then why are those people trying to kill you?
Not everyone's as open-minded as Casey here.
That's one way of putting it.
April takes Leo's hand. He pulls her up to the roof and flings April over his shoulder, where she immediately comes nose to nose with a foot climbing at the back of the SUV. Mikey flies onto the scene for the rescue, nunchucking the foot to the speeding pavement.
That's not a word.
They're still
Another?
moving?
How many of you are there?
I'm it. You know what they say. Always save the best for last.
Mikey, stop hitting on the human teenager.
Imagine they're kids.
I think it's a staple of the series that at least one turtle will crush on April.
Don't worry, we don't have to imagine their kids. I'm sure DeviantArt has already imagined their kids for us.
That's totally true.
Possible.
I think we just referenced DeviantArt twice in like 1 minute, and I think that says something about this film.
DeviantArt will love this.
April can't believe what she's hearing. Who the fuck is this turtle? But she's spun away from Mikey when Leo pulls Casey to the roof and turns to Mikey.
You ready to take this party downtown?
Leo points Mikey's attention to the above-ground subway train rumbling alongside the highway.
I hate hopping a turnstile, but...
Leo gives the go-ahead nod, and without hesitation, Leo and Mikey, carrying Casey and April, leap from the Pathfinder, pushing off hard to clear the highway's tail foliage, edging on course for the speeding subway train. They stick the landing, though they ain't gonna be getting any medals for style and grace. Inside the train car, the thud of their landing reverberates briefly, drawing the attention of the only riders in the car. Two Brooklyn mumblecore hipsters, husky, tall, and skinny short. They look up from an iPad.
Oh god, like, Noah, I'm pretty sure I have an idea of who these characters are, and Noah that just makes it so much worse.
I think
Oh god!
Okay.
Wait, who are they supposed to be?
Oh no, they're not who I think they are, they.
Jay and Silent Bob.
You know what that's the sound of? That's me, shaking the world. One angry bird at a time.
Boo!
It's funny that they think they play Angry Bird.
Yeah.
Leave Angry Birds out of this.
And as short skinny swipes his finger across the iPad back on the subway's roof, Leo turns to Casey.
Get her to cover.
Casey nods and reaches for April's hand. She pulls away.
I'll cover myself, thank you very much.
April heads off on the roof of the subway car, alone. Casey frowns, miserable.
April, you idiot.
I think that she should stay with them. Common sense would say, I don't know what's going on, stay with the giant mutant turtles that somehow can protect me.
Yes.
Would this be an appropriate time to cue the strong independent woman?
Yes, it would.
Ooh. Way to hit those high notes, Stress.
Strong independent woman!
Anyway.
Okay.
Shut up! It's nothing a nice dinner at a French bistro can't fix.
Because Casey can afford that.
And because all your problems can be solved if you feed your woman food.
Yeah.
Or buy her something shiny.
Because women love shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Casey knows. Casey knows it's going to take a lot more than that, as he shakes it off and follows up after April. Back on the highway, Raph and Don make the leap from the out-of-control U-Haul to the subway train.
Incoming!
Don lands on the train's roof. Raph lands beside him, but wobbles on the edge. Leo grabs and anchors Raph, a close one. Leo can't help but taunt his brother.
Admit it. You're going to miss me when you're on your own.
Don't count on it.
Casey and April, wind whipping at them, arriving at the space between subway cars.
April!
I'm not talking to you right now.
Get down!
First you lie to me, now you're getting bossy? Huge tactical error, Casey. Huge. My God, April's an idiot.
Oh, dialogue.
Can I just ask how they're walking on the top of a subway car?
I think they're in between or something like that. I don't
No,
know.
they were walking
What's
on
that?
the roof, and they stopped when they got to the edge.
They
Yeah.
wouldn't even be able to hear each other.
Yeah, they are on the roof right now. Which
And wouldn't they
makes
be
no
able to
sense.
not hear each other?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and they'd also be blown right off their feet.
No, guys, all that doesn't matter because they're on the top of a subway and that's cool. Or something.
I don't understand.
And then the subway gets to a tunnel and they get closer.
Alright.
Okay, back to the script, please.
No! I don't like this. It hurts.
Oh, hey.
Come on.
That's a great point.
Top of page 53, please.
Alright,
Narrator.
but Casey's staring at the mouth of a tunnel in the very near distance. This train's heading underground.
Get down!
The turtles turn and see the encroaching
Guillotine.
guillotine of the tunnel's low ceiling just as Casey and April dive into space between the 9 and 10 car. The turtles dive off the back of the train as the subway ramrods into the tunnel's gaping maw. The turtles hang onto the back of the subway car by a finger, or 3, as the remaining dozen foot come sailing over on their motorcycles, falling in behind them and continuing their hot pursuit.
How did they find us?
I probably didn't secure communications tightly enough.
Which means...
If they know where to find us, they know where to find Master Splinter.
As that dreadful thought settles over them and they brace for another wave of foot attack. Interior, New York sewers, night. Dim and dank and quiet, but listen close. The sound of boot steps splashing through fouled water. As they grow closer, echoing off the 7-foot brick tunnel wall, the shadow of 2 misshapen figures grow menacingly larger and larger, until their owners, who are armed to the teeth, arrive in the sewer junction, revealing Bebop, a warthog-shaped mutant with razor-sharp tusks protruding from around his moist pig's snout fitted with a golden ring. He stands uptight at over 6 feet tall, and wears a trimmed purple mohawk and slotted shades.
Behold, the Anti-Stross.
Significantly less cooler than the actual Strauss.
Yes.
Beside him, a bit shorter but much beefier, is Rocksteady, a rhino-like mutant with thick, silver-brown skin and a heavy horn protruding from his face. Camouflage pants and an army helmet complete his look.
Okay, guys, hold on. I'm very disappointed. I could have sworn that they would have been the hipsters from earlier.
That's what I was thinking, but they're not.
So you guys want me to do Bebop and Rocksteady?
No, I'm Bebop, right on Rocksteady.
Alright.
You will recognize them by their voices from their phone conversation with Schrader. They are respectively snorting voice and high-pitched growl. As Rocksteady checks a handheld GPS tracker.
Keep moving. We're close.
Okay, before I say this line, can I just prepare everyone? Because I'm probably going to ruin Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, This Call, Media Martyrs, pretty much...
Everything Forever?
Yeah, pretty much Everything Forever with this in general. I'm gonna
Go
do
for it, cause up.
Alright.
It can't be any worse than this.
It's already ruined, so you
High-pitched growl.
Here we go. You know what it'll cost to get the stench out? Brand new set of kicks. Ruined.
Genuine comedy, folks.
That was beautiful, Keza.
I don't get it.
That is the voice I've picked, and I'm sick with it.
Very
Kez,
good.
I think you just redeemed this entire thing with that. You just made it 1,000 times better.
Including your
Everything
opinion
is
on Star
unruined
Wars.
forever.
No, you made it better. You pushed it all the way around the bend, and now it's cool again.
This entire podcast series has just been a series of ups and downs for me.
Yeah. Now she can respect you.
Kezub, not only have you redeemed the script, you've actually done something good for yourself throughout all of Media Martyrs.
Well done. I think he deserves a round of applause.
Hey, TV Crow!
And last moment.
Okay, now that moment is over.
Great, heads up.
Alright. Rocksteady.
I'll get you a fresh pair in the morning. Made custom. I'm thinking you'd look good in rat skin.
They're not rats! They're turtles!
No, he's talking about
He's talking about Splinter.
He's gonna kill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Did you really
Bebop.
forget that before I even hear back again?
Bebop follows Rocksteady down Bebop follows Rocksteady down an intersecting tunnel as subway tunnels night. The Foot, closely pursuing the turtles, unleash a volley of gunfire, but the bullets never reach their mark because Leo let's get off the train,
Wait.
chuck it into a
Let
shell.
us go, because Leo let us go of the train. There's an
Hi,
apostrophe
There's an apostrophe. God.
Professional writing, people.
Did he like
We're right
People
better
are
than this.
People are paid money. Alright then. Leo's shell bounces up off the rail ties, deflecting bullets as he flies towards the Foot. But the Foot see him coming and two riders swerve, successfully avoiding him. Well, almost avoiding him. Leo's arms snap out, clotheslining the 2 Foot. He then lands, straddled on a 3rd Foot's motorcycle facing him. Leo headbutts the Foot off the bike and spins around in a forward rider's position, just as the subway tunnel merges with several others. The Foot accelerates, weaving between the tunnel's support beams as they flank the train. Leo draws a Nenjek, giving chase as Don swings up onto the train car's roof as Raph kicks away from the train. He grabs a tunnel support beam and slingshots around it, landing on the back of a Foot motorcycle. Raph bashes the Foot's face in the gas tank before dumping him off the side and taking on the others. Don leans down, checking in on Casey and April, who are holding on between cars.
Okay, now we have Ninja Turtles on motorcycles.
Yeah.
Hang on. He pushes the Foot's face into the gas tank. I'm
and
no
then jumps off
expert.
the side.
I'm no expert, but I know how motorcycles are typically constructed. Did he just bend that guy's upper torso in half?
Oh,
my
How
God.
the hell did he do that?
Also, I know this isn't actually this script particularly, because this came from the Ninja Turtle franchise before them. But can I just say, the Foot Clan is one of the stupidest names ever?
There's a reason. It's a parody of the Hand from Marvel.
Yeah.
It was like a parody.
It's slightly confusing, I admit.
That is weird.
And
It actually makes sense now.
It doesn't have to be an awful name. I mean, they could take the brand to a place where Foot might actually be feared. It's just this series never does that.
I just picture them all wearing
Also,
t-shirts.
why
with a
bother
big
calling
foot
them
on.
the Foot when they're just regular soldiers?
Yeah, but it's
They're
just
ninja soldiers.
it just gets confusing when the script says stuff like Leo headbutts the Foot off the bike.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah.
How does a Foot have a face?
Well, if you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog...
Anyway, let's get back on track.
I don't think people were paid to write the script. I think people were given drugs to write this script.
Hey, that sounds like anything I've ever written.
So
Can we please get back on track?
Hell no.
Back on track, everybody. How are
Johnny.
you doing down there?
Daisy?
Hey, Pete.
Oh, living the dream.
Don't tell Mikey I said this, but you do make a handsome couple.
Don disappears. Casey turns back to April.
I'll give you one thing. Of all the reasons I came up with why you really wanted to come to New York, this never made the list.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean I don't want us to be together.
How do I live without you?
Roxy, shut it.
God, this romance.
But before
I swear, I was referring to the script, not you two, just the script itself.
That's not what I meant. I mean, you can singer.
Oh, God.
Well, before Casey can finish, a Foot rider leaps from his bike straight April, grabbing a fistful of her jacket. April recoils, trying to pull away. But Casey levels the foot with a power shoot right to the sweet spot. The foot spills off the side of the train as Casey turns to April.
Wait, by sweet spot, he means the crotch.
Yes.
Oh God, no.
They were talking about.
It's
Thank
a nut
you,
shot.
Captain
So
Obvious.
wait. They can say the F word, but they can't say, junk or crotch. Something
It's
like
very
that.
inconsistent with that.
He
Yeah.
was
I
targeting
think
directly
Faye
below
thinks
the
he's
enemy
being
scrotum.
clever.
See who cares about you the most.
If you cared, you would have told me the truth.
I was in a predicament. It wouldn't kill to be a little understanding.
Understand this. Even if we make it off these tracks alive, and you're somehow able to explain to me what the hell is going on, we will never, ever be together again.
We are never.
I know pointing out any
We were all
or
thinking the
ridiculousness.
same thing.
I knew it was
I know pointing out just ridiculous.
I should point out,
Louis, but
Fire Fairy. Okay, you wanted, April said you would have cared to tell me the truth, or did you say, tell her the truth?
Yes.
Alright.
Casey grits his teeth, knowing April's got him boxed in. Match 2, Rock City's gritted teeth.
Oh, my.
New York City sewers. The GPS tracker has led Bebop and Rock City to a dead end. A wrought iron wall, adorned with a dozen hand wheels, spans the tunnel. As he studies the wall,
There must be a hidden lever here somewhere.
but Bebop has different plans. He slaps onto the wall a watermelon-sized hunk of C4 to keep the digital detonator.
Or we just ring the bell?
Close on. The detonator counting down. 10, 9, smash 2, subway tunnel. A foot rider bears down on Raph and Leo as they slam off.
Slalom.
That a word.
Shalom?
Slalom.
can I just ask how it's suddenly nighttime? Because it was day when they were on the highway.
They've been fighting for hours.
Oh.
No, it has been night.
Yeah.
Day and night, the lonely sun seems to freeze.
It was day at least at the gas station.
Let's turn the daytime into the nighttime.
No, they all fell off the train and had to wait for the next one to come by.
Oh, come on, it's New York. It's like 2 minutes between every train.
Unless there's a
You
delay, but whatever.
think that. You think that.
Alright,
And
anyway.
then you have
let's
to
get
wait
back to
30
this
minutes.
walk.
Okay, a foot rider bears down on Leo and Raph. They salom between support structures, evading gunfire. Then Leo and Raph simultaneously hit the brakes. And as the foot rider speeds past, Raph jams his thigh into the spokes of the motorcycle's front wheel. The rider goes flying and the bike tumbles off into the tunnel wall, exploding in a fiery boom. Cut close
Here
on.
comes the boom!
Hang on, what's our Michael Bay vehicle explosion count up to now?
A billion.
Who knows, really?
I think like
More than enough.
It's like 5 or 6 by now.
At
All
least.
of them.
7.
Cut close
Also,
on.
I just sorry. I just love it if these are spec'd as high-tech bikes, right?
Yes.
There have been some custom motorcycle craftsmen who are working with hubless wheels, so there wouldn't be any spokes. I just love to see somebody drag a concept bike onto the set, and then the director sees this. Where are the spokes? He's supposed to jam a sign that has no spokes. Oh shit!
He just sits there just jabbing it ineffectually over and over for about 10 minutes. Why is it not working?
Anyways,
It would still
back to the
flip
script.
anyways. They'd have stunts.
Can we get back on track?
All right, we're cutting close
Oh,
on.
no.
Cut close on.
Nope.
Eyes startled open. A pair of jet black pearls, glimmering with wisdom and poise, are surrounded by short gray-brown fur that flick a wrinkled snout with long whiskers. This is Master Splinter. As he turns to the source of the crash, New York City sewers. Bebop and Rock City survey the massive hole in the sewer wall before entering. Turtle's underground lair. A wide-open, lost-style space. As Bebop and Rocksteady smash their way through it, we get glimpses of the Turtles' home. An abandoned pre-war-era sewer control room, adorned with all the trappings 4 teenage boys would desire. iPads and skateboards and Xboxes wired to flat screens and graphic novels
How
strewn
did
about.
they afford all this?
Seriously, are they
They
thieves?
stole it.
Yeah.
And how do they have
Yeah,
power?
Shoplifting!
Yay. Alright.
Learning!
Power of what? Convenience.
Alright. Gotta hand it to these guys. They sure know how to make the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, shut your snout. Put those down.
Rocksteady indicates a set of closed double doors. They raise their weapons and kick it open. Dojo. Bebop and Rocksteady come to face with Splinter, who rises from his meditative position, his frail-looking frame dwarfed by the hulking intruders. Splinter.
Just
where are we? I lost my place.
your first line.
I forgot.
Sure, everyone.
Okay, for the first time in probably since when was the last time I had a speaking line? I actually was looking for it and I lost my place.
Back when they were in the lab.
Probably somewhere in the 30s.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, exactly. I haven't had a line since page 20. Okay.
Stross,
I'm
this
ready.
is Splinter's epic introduction, and you ruined it.
For shame.
Oh, please. Like Bay wasn't already ruining it.
Yeah.
I know that. No, we already know who ruined.
Hurry up and say your line.
Michael Bay did.
Hurry up and say your line.
I assume you were not here to deliver the Chinese food I ordered.
You know why we're here.
And it ain't delivering fried rice we're gonna be delivering, and I just screwed that line the hell up.
You screwed up that Oscar-worthy line.
Yeah, that was totally
And it ain't... Okay, let me try this again. Let me try this again, this line without the secitude. Alright.
That's still implausible.
And it ain't fried rice.
Guys, let him do his line.
Alright. And it ain't fried rice we're gonna be delivering.
Splinter watches closely as Bebop and Rocksteady chamber rounds into their weapons and set them in the crosshairs.
You may be younger than me, and more well-equipped, but you have made a fatal oversight.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Enlighten us, Sensei.
Underestimating the hunger.
Underestimating the hunger. That's my line.
I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Right now,
I don't blame you because they always talk with each other.
Right now, it wasn't content screwing up his own lines. He had to go and take other people's lines.
I have a quota to meet.
Okay, script.
Splinter.
Splinter.
I did say the line. Do I just kind of...
I think, yeah.
Underestimate the hunger in an old man's belly.
And in a flash, Splinter is charging them. Bebop and Rocksteady open fire. The room explodes with the deafening roar of Bebop's AA-12 automatic shotgun and Rocksteady's gold twin Desert Eagles. But Splinter ducks under the shoulder roll as he whips off a dozen throwing stars in rapid succession. Stars bullseye, jamming the shell injectors and triggers on Bebop and Rocksteady's weapons. And while Bebop dodges the remaining projectiles, Rocksteady just grabs a throwing star out of the air with his bare hand, his dermal armor unaffected by the star's sharp blades. Rocksteady tosses it to the ground and pulls double Bowie knives. Bebop draws the Gerber Mark II. Splinter bounds to his feet, grabbing from a weapon stand a Naginata. I don't know how to say that word.
Naginata.
Naginata. A long curved blade on the end of a wooden shaft, the traditional weapon of the Soi. And the battle is on. Splinter's masterful weapons handling up against Bebop and Rocksteady's brute force. As the edged weapons clash against each other, sparks fly. Subway tunnel. Sparks from the train's third rail illuminates the lead rider and the last of the motorcycle foot, closing in on Leon Raff. It's Schrader, and the snarl in his face is a dead giveaway that he's out for blood. But as Schrader bears down on him, a second train, free from passengers, merges into the tunnel, forcing Schrader and the remaining foot, along with Leo and Raph, off their bikes and onto the side of that train. Leo takes out the last of the foot, while Schrader, throwing a blade of double claw blades, swipes at Leo, slashing his hand and causing Leo to lose partial grip on the train. Schrader then slams into the claw blade into the side of the train. Using it as an anchor point, Schrader swings into a flying kick that sends Raph crashing through the train window and into the empty car. Raph shakes off the hit, popping to his feet, but Schrader is already on top of him, claw blade singing through the air.
I'm gonna put you back in that cage, where you belong.
Raph gets his sides out just in time. And though Raph deflects the initial onslaught, Schrader keeps going, pushing Raph up against the proverbial ropes. That is until Leo arrives, Ninjakin drawn. It's a 2-on-1 now. It should be an easy victory for Leo and Raph, but Schrader's one tough son of a bitch. As they battle, Dojo. Splinter clashes with Bebop and Rocksteady. Splinter's precision fighting skills allowing him to disarm Rocksteady and sweep out his legs. The Rhino hits the floor stunned. Splinter spins the Bebop, slicing towards Bebop's throat with the Niganata's sharp edge. But Bebop catches the blade in his tusk, locking them in a stalemate. Splinter tries to shift his weapon free, but Bebop bites down on the blade with his powerful tusk, snapping it into pieces and kicking Splinter away. As Rocksteady gets back to his feet, circling Splinter with Bebop, is now a hand-to-hand throwdown. Subway tunnel. Two trains speed side by side down the tunnel. Leo and Raph continue their engagement with Schrader on one train. Mickey finds Don on the roof of the other.
We just flew past 155.
Don does some quick calculations before calling over to Leo.
Leo! 1,000 feet, and we're out!
Mikey drops down into the space between the train cars and addresses Casey and April.
This is our stop.
But the train's not slowing!
Small detail. Put it out of your head.
Dojo.
And can I just say, we're just now at the halfway point of this script.
Yep.
This script is a...
We just reached the 50% complete mark, everybody. Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Congratulations.
And then,
Can we be done?
and then
No.
groan because
This
we're
fight
not
scene
done
is taking forever.
Achievement
I'm sorry, Daryl.
Also, but, Michelangelo's onto something. We really should put the script out of our head.
What script?
Exactly.
Splinter.
Now can we get back on
There's a
track?
script? Oh.
Back on track,
I'm
everyone.
not sure if I want to.
We got 20 more pages for this block, and then we'll be at the
Boo
2
box.
minutes mark.
Yeah, boo box for saying back on track when we're on the train scene.
Oh.
Didn't even realize
Going
that.
up the rails on a crazy train.
That's not
Sorry, Cap, I'm supposed to stop singing?
This is not a musical. Oh
I know,
God, a Michael Bay musical.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Back on the
no, enough with the singing.
Turtles.
Okay.
Splinter using fluid Chaijukin movements to redirect Bebop and Rocksteady's powerful blows. But at every time he knocks them down, they get right back up and come at him.
I
Bebop
get
and Rock-
knocked down,
Yeah,
but I get up again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Stop
done.
it!
What did we just say about singing?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
We are a very musically inclined group, aren't we?
No, I'm just the,
Yeah.
instigator.
We should form a theater troupe.
No.
What do you think this is, Kessup?
I say...
The auditions.
Back to the script. Back to the script.
What's that Lark said?
You know, in that drinking game, we've just killed.
Back to the script. Back to the script.
I'm gonna go back and...
Bebop and Rocksteady land heavy-duty hits. They are gaining the upper hand. Subway train car. Leo elbows Schrader away and turns to Raph.
We gotta bail.
But Raph's attention is drawn to a falling drop of blood from Schrader's lip. It's a moment in time as Raph notices that Schrader's blood is blue in color. And though he's perplexed by it, he knows someone's got to stay and fight. He barks at Leo.
I'll handle this. Get back to Master Splinter.
You can't take him alone.
Just go!
And as Raph purposefully attacks Schrader, Leo bails out of the train, flying in the air. We match to dojo. Splinter's flying through the air and crashing against the dojo wall. Splinter wobbles to his feet, taking a beating. And as Bebop decks him with another brutal blow, Match 2, subway train car. Raph takes a series of wheel kicks to the face and stumbles backwards. And grabbing the handrail, Raph swing along around, gaining purchase behind Schrader, locking him in a muscled chokehold. Schrader struggles. Leo hangs on tight. It looks like he's going to win this round. That is until thick curved blades eject through Schrader's skin. His body is suddenly covered with them. WTF. Raph is blown back by the force of them, giving Schrader the upper hand. Schrader
WTF is seriously part of the narrative.
Yeah, I think we've become so desensitized to this that it took us like a full 5 seconds to really get out the WTF.
Yeah.
Part of it. This is just...
What?
The fuck what?
Schrader.
He's being clever with this narration, but no, it's just stupid.
Maybe he thinks he'll get away with it because he knows nobody's gonna read
What the
this
fuck
stuff.
is actually a stage direction?
This feels like... This feels less like a script and more of like... The fantasies of like a sophomore in high school that they're like scribbling on the back of their notebook.
It's a fan.
Oh, Michael Bay.
It's narrated like a book.
No. Obviously, what we are actually reading is someone else reading the script, and he's giving his reaction at certain times.
There's not enough and thens for it to be that.
I have to say, I think the only good thing Bay has ever directed was Meatloaf's "I Would Do Anything for Love" music video.
I heard
that
actually
Meatloaf does well with melodramatic drama.
And that's almost as long as the
script. But anyway, back to the script.
Yeah, no, we're definitely closing the script by playing that out loud, by the way.
Schrader delivers blow after blow till Raph sinks to his knees. This contest is over. But then, Raph slams his side to the top of Schrader's foot, pinning him to the subway floor before nailing him with a tooth-rattling uppercut. Raph then smashes out the back of the train, subway tunnels. Raph tumbles to a stop and rises in the middle of the track, watching the train go with Schrader recede. But Raph's eyes go wide as though the open door of the train sees train car. A large flap of Schrader's skin hanging loosely from where Raph hit him. Frustrated, Schrader grabs the skin, peeling away half his face and further revealing Schrader's not a man at all. He's something else entirely, as evidenced by jagged blade teeth are set into a mouth so wide it nearly wraps around his head, just covered in pale yellow skin, and his eyes, the ones that are now visible, burned fire red. Schrader reaches down and pulls...
That would be great! Yeah! Greatest thing that ever happened ever!
Yeah, turtles!
I'll get you next time, He-Man.
Skeletor.
Actually, I'm
Spaceman,
about to...
go after the turtles!
There's an old...
I'd much rather watch that.
There's an old DOS game called Tongue with the Fat Man. It's actually a fighting game. One of the fighters, I think the 6th in line, is actually a guy that's just all blades, and this is bringing back memories of that guy.
Alright, Cash, let's get going.
Schrader reaches down and pulls the side from his foot, letting loose with a terrifying, otherworldly howl. Dojo. Bebop pulls his boot knife and approaches the semi-conscious Splinter. Rocksteady standing over him, comments,
Ready to get wiped off the menu?
Splinter's too dazed to try to defend himself. Put up a good fight, but he's got nothing left in the tank. And as Bebop brings down the blade, the knife is knocked from his hand by a flying bow staff. Bebop and Rocksteady turn to see Leo, Don, and Mikey, with Casey and April in tow, flooding into the room.
You're messing with the wrong Turtles Sensei, pal.
Knowing they're outmanned, Bebop and Rocksteady dive for their weapons on the floor nearby. They scoop them up and unload on the turtles. The turtles scatter. Don heads for Splinter. Leo and Mikey pull Casey and April behind cover. From this position, April grabs her iPhone and begins video recording herself.
This is not the time!
April,
This is not the...
Priorities! Priorities, April! You need to sort yours out!
Girl! Go play your role, let's go!
Matter.
April,
casting
why
couch
are you acting
video
so
later.
cray-cray?
Future casting couch
Good
video.
job.
Acting so
Hey.
cray.
No.
Come on. I want to see how this
Come
works. I
on.
want to see how this works. Let's keep going.
April, this is the perfect time for a selfie.
Right on!
Right on.
The face.
Okay, are we all done?
Yes.
I'm done.
Yeah.
This is April O'Neil. In the event of my death, this footage is property of CBS News. I've encountered evidence suggesting the existence of...
Rat-tat-tat.
Hold on. This isn't evidence. This isn't just evidence. This is like everything. Ever.
Yeah. April's kind of an idiot.
Evidence implies you found like a freaking scale or something. There are giant mutant turtles fighting other. They're just a giant anthropomorphic mutant brawl happening right in front of you. You're like, I've got good evidence here.
At this point, she doesn't know if
That's
they're just
beyond.
men in
That's
suits.
conclusive.
And also,
Man.
It's just a secret underground furry fight club.
Really? CBS News.
First rule, furry fight club: you don't talk about furry fight club.
God damn it, you stole my joke.
Anyway, back to the line, so I
Okay.
can get my lines on.
Rat-tat-tat. A volley of gunfire erupts around April, causing her to flinch. April's iPhone jumps from her hand and falls to the floor.
It wants to escape.
Before she can retrieve it, Casey pulls to a secondary cover position. Don, dodging the AA-12's projectiles with deft acrobatics, arrives at Splinter's side.
How do you dodge shotgun pellets?
It's really difficult.
I guess you might be using slugs, but that's dumb.
It'd be funny if it was bird shot.
Couldn't you just get into their turtle shell and wait for them to run out of ammo?
Where are those things? They're hideous.
Says the turtle to the rat.
I was going to ask you this.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you the same. I was going to ask you the same thing.
Blame him.
You probably should clarify that he's referring to the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Casey.
Oh yeah.
Him, Casey.
I said blame me.
Well, we do blame you for much more than that.
Okay, Splinter.
Who are you? I just... Who are you?
April.
Oh.
Everyone's missing their cues.
Sorry.
I don't have any Q's, we have Z's.
That's it, I'm done with you,
so
amateurs. I'm leaving.
If anyone
Bye,
deserves...
Tessa. No one cared.
Yeah, I'm recording this thing. I can stop at any time.
If anyone deserves some clarity here, I think I win.
As Rocksteady
I hate
reaches
April.
April's an entitled bitch.
Yeah.
Well, she is played by
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. I'd much rather have Fade, to be honest.
Yeah, I would. Let's start a petition.
Better actress.
Let's start a petition to get Faye on this production.
Try
and stop.
Oh God, no.
Do you really want her to put that on her resume?
Yes.
That's a good point.
As Rocksteady reaches for a grenade on his flak chest,
Over here, you ugly bastard!
all eyes turn to see Raph barrel rolling into the room.
Who wants
Do
to
a barrel roll.
Yes, okay, there.
Yeah, I know that.
And 4chan is suddenly in the movie.
Raph.
Which is funny because that's not actually a barrel roll. I just want to point that out.
Well, if it is a barrel roll, it's going to be the weirdest image ever.
It would be kind of hysterical.
It'd be more of a shell roll.
What the shell?
Okay, Leonardo.
Leo!
Raph.
As Raph looks around.
This script is a mess.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's about to get a whole lot messier.
But as Rocksteady gets his finger in the pin ring, Raph grabs an antique shuriken with feathered flight from a decorative shadow box.
And since the cleaning lady's got this week off...
Okay,
Ref
no,
left the
dang it, sorry, I just... Like, I get that was supposed to be a joke, but it was like a terrible joke. It was like, never mind.
This reminds me of something. I just can't remember.
Was it reading the script?
No,
Moving on.
Something about the cleaning lady. I'm gonna go find
Last actually the cleaning lady?
something about like the cleaning lady. I guess it's like, oh, but it's gonna take a while.
I think I know.
The joke is
But
back.
in the meantime, can we get back to the script?
Can we get back to the script, everyone?
Okay.
And everyone drink.
I feel like it's wrong. The script
Already drunk.
Alright, Raph lifts a shuriken fly. The projectile snags the grenade between the boochin and leather arm. Dangling it on the wall between Bebop and Rocksteady. Dude's wearing the pin ring like a wedding band. Oh shit.
Move!
Rocksteady blindsides Bebop, tackling him to cover as Raph and Don shield Splinter from the explosion. Everything goes white. Then as the dust settles, Bebop and Rocksteady rise, ears ringing as they shake off debris to find that Splinter and the Turtles, with Casey and April, are gone. Rooftop, New York City high-rise. As the Turtles, Splinter, Casey, and April find a secure spot, April presses Casey for answers.
Assuming that I accept the premise that you befriended 4 linebacker-sized talking turtles who led you to their upright standing sensei rat while being pursued by a covert government organization, that still doesn't explain the heavily armed, leather-clad rhinoceros and warthog.
April, don't insult the premise of the series.
April,
I know.
you
Plus,
have seen this happen.
I
It's
think-
no longer a premise.
Plus, it doesn't really matter whether it explained it or not. With the previous stuff you'd mentioned, you'd think you'd kind of accepted that by now.
Yeah, I really hate April right now.
Everyone.
Yeah, what have they done to poor April?
Do yourself a favor. Don't be so journalistic. Just take it as it comes.
Splinter addresses Leo.
Splinter!
Strauss, you're terrible at this.
Oh, no, he
Oh no, we
dropped
lost
from the
it.
call.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's done for the night.
Zucchini, you gotta cover for him.
Alright, I'll take him.
He's trying to escape.
You mentioned Project Ares. What else did you learn?
They're black ops, specializing in mutagen research.
And the colonel in charge, maybe from a foreign government, we think he's arming himself with mutant soldiers to prepare for an invasion. Ellipses.
The colonel's not from a foreign government. He's one of them.
All eyes turn to Raph.
What are you talking about?
His blood. It isn't human. And his body. It's lined with thick retracting blades.
What name did the colonel go by?
I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Shit.
You
Bad
missed.
as hell.
You missed your lines, Strauss.
I couldn't even. I was completely dropped. That's not my fault.
Page
It's
65.
the fault of your college. The
Well, we're
place
at the
you are
top
at,
of
and its
65.
terrible internet status.
We're at the top of 65.
Alright. Sorry, folks. I got dropped from the call.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Editing.
Leo,
Let the li-
your line.
Leonardo.
Schrader. Schrader.
Sounds more like a shredder.
A boo upon you.
Welcome to my country of
Yep.
Hypoxia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice, yeah.
Alright,
Splinter.
let's continue.
Splinter bows his head, deep in thought. Somehow his worst fears are becoming realized.
Master Splinter, you raised us as sons, but please, talk to us, now, like men.
Splinter looks up.
Colonel Schrader and his men are indeed infiltrators in disguise, but they are not from this world.
Where are they from?
A parallel dimension, one that exists concurrently in time and space with our planet. It's called Dimension X.
What is this, Powerpuff Girls now?
Well, to be fair, Dimension X is from the original series. Yeah.
Yeah, from the cartoon. A hard notion to swallow.
Not the only thing hard to swallow.
Unnecessary.
So you're saying there's Earth, and then there's another planet called Dimension X, which are laid on top of each other, but neither can see the other one is there.
Hold on a minute. Is the planet called Dimension X, or is the dimension called Dimension X? Because why would it call planet Dimension X?
Both.
We should just rename.
Can't see it, but I'm face palming really hard.
Guys, we need to.
No, we can hear it.
We need to rename Earth Galaxy Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
No.
this
Or Galaxy
guess it's my turn now.
Yes.
Not the strangest thing you've heard today, is it? No, Splitter. This is by far the weirdest thing I've heard.
At this point, I'm grading on a curve.
Excuse my professional curiosity, but
Ha!
if those pictures are from another dimension, what are they doing on the FDR drive?
Cruising for
Meshing.
Smashing. You know, scissoring.
They're cruising for hot chicas. Our two worlds are, I'll say, our two worlds are meshing. Dimension X and planet Earth are intermittently crashing up against each other, creating portals and causing widespread destruction.
I just wonder what gesture he's making there, because
Yeah.
I can think of a couple. That
I am.
I'm physically doing it now.
They're
Yeah.
mashing over and over again.
I was thinking with the fingers on.
He's putting his pointer finger into his
You
face.
and your dirty mind.
It's even weirder when you remember that he's.
Scrap.
It's even weirder when you remember that he's a rat. Honestly.
Now it'd be funny if he just pulled two objects out like, this is a donut and this is a hot dog.
Alright, come on. We're on a time limit.
What time limit? We're in now.
Well,
right,
until I can't have to actually pay money for
Anyway.
Okay.
These anomalies that have been all over the news. Floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, they're indicators, aren't they?
Points of contact between the two worlds.
They said the weather patterns were intensifying.
So.
And most likely
I was just gonna say, so this is basically Digimon Adventure?
Yeah, pretty much.
But less cool.
Yeah, pretty much, but not as good. And more
Not
So
nearly.
okay, so wait, hold on. So in other words, it's Digimon Data Squad.
Oh, boo.
And most likely converging on the coordinates. Colonel Strader is planning his invasion.
Now, Splinter and Casey are putting the pieces together. Donatello is nowhere in this. How come the Agent Sensei and the lovable doofus are the ones actually putting this together intelligently?
Because the writing in this is
Yeah,
terrible.
Donatello's supposed to be the brains.
It treats the turtles as one.
Oh god, it's not just the turtles. Michael Bay just can't tell any of the characters apart.
Damn you, Michael Bay.
You should know a lot about this. What else have you been hiding?
Raph. And don't question Master Splinter.
But Donatello shares Raph's suspicion.
Project Ares began the year we were born, and they targeted us. Are we connected?
These selfish concerns should not be your focus. Thousands of lives have already been lost, and the worst is yet to come. It's imperative within the next few hours we determine where the convergence will take place and how much time we have before it happens.
How do we do that?
Oh, well.
There's your trailer.
We have access to meteorological tracking systems We need to
How?
identify all of the most recent anomalies for the patterns.
You're asking the impossible, Master Splinter. Even if we could hack those systems, which I'm pretty sure I could, but crunching the data would take days. If not weeks, just coding the algorithms could...
Unless someone's already gathered the information for us.
They look at April. Look to April. Who would that be?
The Office of Emergency Management. They specialize in disaster scenarios.
No, not scenarios. Scenario. The one disaster.
Oh, wow.
Which is this script.
Grammar! Grammar!
No, look at the next line of dialogue. Leo.
Oh, wow, really?
Alright. If they know something, why aren't they telling the public?
With a period.
Those are withheld to avoid panic.
So yet another case of the government being, all-powerful but completely inept.
Yep.
So it's the U.S.
Yes.
government, okay.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. There's no getting in this OEM. That building's a fortress.
It's also notoriously underfunded, so they collect the kind of data we're looking for by piggybacking on the satellite grids of certain sanctioned news bureau, CBS.
After a moment.
No.
Way!
Oh god, this line!
No.
No.
Convenience.
That's like saying the U.S. government gets all its info from Fox News.
No.
Wow.
Foul!
No.
Flag on the play, 10-point penalty.
We have about 12 or so pages before we end this.
Ross, are you
Hang on.
okay?
Roxas already.
I'm okay. Let's just keep going before we kill what happened.
Okay, I'd just like to note for all the listeners, Roxas had to leave. I'm taking over the role of
Yes.
Michelangelo.
Zucchini.
I just collapsed on the ground.
Zucchini will be the other Roxas.
Okay, so
He
you're
is
gonna make
now
except
the other character.
Except more professional.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
In fact, we
professional
just
than Strauss.
It'll be the
No, I'm the most professional one here. I'm
Bullshit.
the one right now in a suit and tie.
What the
That
fuck?
does not a
That doesn't
professional
make you a professional.
That's not...
Okay, guys, it's my
At this
line.
point-
My keycard can get me up to the 35th floor, but not into the server room. How could this work? Casey,
I'm not involving you. It's too dangerous.
you should have thought of that when you showed up at my parents' driveway.
So now you're punishing me?
It's called investigative reporting,
No,
which
it's
has been
not.
known to save lives.
She's
The
fine.
hell is this logic?
Yes.
How is
This is the
investigative
insane
reporting
troll
ever
plot.
saved lives?
Hey, I have a question. If you're doing so-called investigative reporting, why have you not yet gone to anyone about this whole mutant turtle thing?
Because she's only had like 10 minutes to process.
Well, still, I mean, she's obviously concerned enough about her reporting to latch on to this mission where she will probably die going into this building, and yet it hasn't occurred to her, if this is so important, to bolt, go to the nearest news station and be like, hey, there are turtles like 2 miles away, and they're giant and mutant.
I don't know.
Because Michael
Because
Bay
this is
just
a
wants
dumb
the
thing.
Hornet.
Casey!
Where the hell are we?
Aside to Leo, resign.
Okay, I said that already. Come on. Keep up
No,
with
you
time.
Strauss!
Strauss!
I know. She's offering you an opportunity for greatness. If the merge continues and we don't intervene, cities will fall. Countries will be cleared, will crumble, and the path will be clear for an army of insurgents to mobilize on whatever is left of the streets we call home.
Splinter's ominous words wash over them. As they steel themselves for what is to come and how they will endeavor to stop it, we transition to waterfront warehouse side room. Sitting alone, Schrader repairs the damage wrapped into his false face during the fight on the subway. His body blades have retracted, and he's once again looking more like a regular man. He puts on the finishing touches and exits. This is Schrader's command center. All around the room are computer stations and large flat screens, tracking the weather anomalies and counting down to Krang's impending invasion. Schrader approaches a foot, who holds a high-tech walkie.
Do we have a status on the turtles?
Negative. Bebop and Rocksteady's transmitters must have been destroyed.
As the foot sends out another hailing signal, we cut. Close on, Bebop and Rocksteady's high-tech walkies, both beeping with incoming signals. Both walkies very much a working order. Pull back to reveal we are Dojo. Turtles Underground Lair, Dojo. Bebop and Rocksteady, standing amongst the rubble, the dust having settled, are terrified to enter their walkies. As they nervously pace the room.
You answer.
I ain't gonna tell him we mucked this up.
The Colonel always liked you better than he liked me.
I found that should be liked instead of liked.
I don't remember him sending me no daffodils on my birthday.
The walkie beeps again, ignoring it.
Well, I ain't telling him the turtles vamooshed. And we got no...
Vamoose, not Vamoosh.
Well, it's spelled like vamoosh.
Banished?
Well, I'm grammar Naziing Bay here.
Okay.
Damn you, Michael Bay, you and your pornet ideas.
And we got no trace of how to find them.
Rocksteady's foot connects with something. It lights up as it slides out from under the debris. It's April's iPhone, as he picks it up and examines it.
Yay, product placement.
The girl's cell. It's got everything about her on here. This is very good.
Just then, the walkies beep. Bebop suddenly realizes there's good news to deliver to Schrader, answers his walkie.
Go for Colonel Schrader.
Rocksteady cuts him a hard look.
Ain't no fair, I want to tell him.
Bebop ignores Rocksteady. Music rises as Bebop reports their findings to Schrader. As we realize that our heroes are in imminent danger of being found, we transition to...
They didn't even spell heroes right.
Yeah.
There's an E in there.
Spell check.
Manhattan skyline, day. The big city in all its glory. A new day brings with it a steady flow of pedestrians entering and exiting the many high-rises. In the center of it all, 38 stories of dark cladding in Midtown, is the BlackRock Building, an international news headquarters.
This is where you work?
BlackRock lobby, day. Casey and April enter the bustling lobby and head for the elevators. Casey drinks in the high ceilings and impeccably dressed employees. Casey is impressed. April is tense.
It's an unpaid internship.
You wouldn't have to pay me to work here. The lobby's nicer than the reception hall my cousin Linda's got married in.
April leads Casey towards the elevator bank.
Just try and blend in.
BlackRock boiler room. Pipes and valves, all shapes and sizes. Everything you'd expect to find in a skyscraper's basement, including a massive wheel valve attached to the main sewer line. The valve begins to spin, opening a large hatch from which the turtles emerge, as they pull themselves up from the sewer into the building's basement.
Just once, I'd like to come in through the front door.
Leo searches for a 4x4 door marked maintenance access.
Well, don't get comfy. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
The script feels so referential without even knowing it.
So it's Phalus, okay.
As the turtles load through the maintenance hatch, BlackRock lobby. Casey and April board an empty elevator car. April uses her swipe card to activate the button for the 35th floor. As they ride up alone, April runs through the plan.
Okay, we beeline across the news floor. At the far end is a set of double doors. That's the secure access area, where hopefully your new friends will be waiting in position for us. Casey!
I know, I had to step away.
Clearly you don't know.
No, I had to step away for a second, okay? They'll be there.
What they're waiting in is the reverse cowgirl.
Oh.
Oh.
Casey, just say your line.
I already did. They'll be there.
No, you didn't. Okay. What makes you so sure?
I'm an excellent judge of character.
Oh yeah? I knew your friends in high school.
Rizzo and Stinky Pete were very reliable.
Wait.
Oh look, she's doing my emoticon.
Guys, you know you have to edit in.
Look of disapproval.
I will try.
Stop it.
The emoticon.
So
Yeah,
you're saying
I do.
that? So you're saying this role was made for you, Faye?
No.
No, she's
Tracy.
April cuts him a stop it look.
Fine. But these guys you can trust.
Off Casey, hoping he's right, praying that the turtles won't let him down. Pan to the elevator floors to elevator shaft. The turtles hang to the bottom of the elevator car, taking it right up, as they pass through the numbered floors.
10 more
I'll loop
pages.
the building surveillance footage. Make sure we don't get caught on tape.
Raph, go with Mikey, and I'll meet you guys up top.
And as Don and Mikey swing off the moving elevator car, Mikey turns to Leo.
Tell me you're not loving this. Our first daytime mission after all these years.
Me? I'd file this under watch what you wish for.
As Leo clenches his grip on the underbelly of the elevator and endures the harrowing ascent.
Shells to be darkened.
BlackRock, 35th floor. Ding! Elevator doors open. Casey and April step onto the busy news floor. Reporters, editors, and segment producers hustle through the space. A whole new world for Casey.
Look at this place. You gotta show me your desk. That's not a euphemism at all.
Whoa.
Boo.
Boo.
Ah,
This is what my stuff looks like on the floor.
Oh my god.
But April is only focused on the double doors at the far end of the floor. This is their destination.
follow me.
And they start across the news floor. BlackRock electrical closet. Don drops in through some ceiling tiles. He gets to work, studying the multiple wiring relays. Raph pokes his head down through the opening. Don looks up at him.
No good. Can't rewire without briefly interrupted picture. You need to neutralize the guard monitoring the feed.
Raph nods, starts away. Don stops him, clarifying.
Raph, be gentle. Leo doesn't want anyone hurt on this one.
You handle your business your way. I'll handle my business my way.
Don frowns, but there's nothing he can do. Raph disappears. Security surveillance room. A schlumpy security guard mans a bank of monitors. Behind him, up on the ceiling, a suspension tile suddenly lifts, revealing Raph. He aims a small bamboo tube at the guard. A whack. A tiny blow dart hits the guard in the neck. Within seconds, he's out cold, as Raph slips away.
I may be intense, but I ain't uncivilized.
Hang on, can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Where do they keep all of these weapons?
In their shell.
It's not a pocket
now.
Shell space.
But I thought their organs and stuff were in their shell.
Nah, they don't need
Yep.
those.
No.
Alright, I'm sorry, just curious.
It's alright.
Hold on the monitors. They flicker off, then back on, and we see surveillance feed from the exterior of the building. 3 government SUVs pulling to the curb. Music rises as we push through the monitor to BlackRock building. Schrader climbs out of the first SUV, and he heads for the entrance, flanked by Foot.
Lock it down. Men on every portal. No one gets out of here unchecked.
As the Foot fan out, 35th floor. Halfway across the news floor, Casey stops at a glass wall partitioning off the live TV news broadcast stage.
One, they misspelled voice.
Soto Voss. Oh, God.
Sato Voss.
Actually, that's a term. It means intentionally lowering the voice.
No, I know what Sato means. Voss is misspelled though. It's Sato
Oh, it's
voice.
spelled right.
No, it's correct. Soto
Yeah, it's Soto Voss.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
then I'm
that's why I was
How cool
checking.
is this?
Yeah, it's basically that. How
Weird.
cool is this?
As he gawks, April doubles back to him.
Now is not the time for sightseeing.
No, I know, but look at all this. I'm so proud of you, April.
A sweet sentiment. This is the side of Casey she'll always love. But the moment is broken with April over Casey's shoulder sees, holy shit.
Narration.
Holy shit.
But
Again, that's a stage direction.
Yeah.
Casey's shoulder sees, holy shit.
As she beheld the sacred feces.
Schrader and a half dozen foot spill out of the elevator and onto the news floor.
We gotta keep moving.
April turns, yanking at Casey, desperate to get off the news floor, but stops short when she almost barrels over a silver-haired news anchor.
Oh my. I'm so sorry, sir.
April seems to be almost afraid of him than Schrader.
No matter.
Hey, you're the guy that comes on after a rerun of Raymond.
April's horrified. The news anchor regards Casey with hesitant curiosity.
And you are?
I'm with her.
The news anchor looks April over, doesn't know who she is, but April expects that, and introduces herself.
April O'Neil.
April checks on Schrader, who's showing photos of Casey and April to several employees.
We'll get out of your way.
Wait, you work here?
Okay, my stage direction is pimping her.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Brett.
April, you better have his money.
Holy shit.
Yo, I heard you like employees in your employees, so I employed your employee with...
For 7 months.
And for the first time, we see April as insecure.
Dun dun dun.
I brought you some tea once when your throat was bothering you.
The news anchor thinks about it for a beat. Then,
Oh, of course. You're the one who remembered to bring it with the sweetener in the yellow packets instead of the blue or pink.
That was me.
Well done. Not every errand girl gets that right.
the news anchor gives April a pleasant yet condescending pat on the shoulder as he exits. April's humiliated.
Okay, never mind.
Casey's confused.
Does this mean you don't have a desk?
No desk. Just a cubby.
Insecurities.
At least the guy didn't. At least the pat was on her shoulder, not her ass.
I will change that.
You know, considering we're this is a Michael Bay script, that is honestly a positive.
He would change that into
that's honestly an achievement.
I'm just sad that they changed this awesome female reporter into an errand girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has hopes of grandeur, but she doesn't have anything yet.
Hey, it's a Michael Bay script. There you
It's
go.
lame.
And because it's Bay and she's a woman, she never will.
Aww. I don't like Michael Bay.
Hollywood!
She does do something.
I think
Progress.
I think instead of reading the rest of the script, we can just loop her saying "I don't like Michael Bay" over an hour and a half.
But we're going to read the rest.
We just have 4 more pages.
Pretty much.
Just get to this.
Yeah, 4 more pages.
We can do 4 more pages.
Yeah, I want to actually go out and actually get food. So,
Please, let's end this.
But Casey's only half hearing her now, because Casey just spotted Schreier in the foot across the news floor.
Right, why don't you show me your cubby another time?
Great idea.
Heyo!
Okay, just then, a CBS employee points Schrader and Casey in April's direction, but when Schrader turns, Casey and April are gone. Schrader, determined to not let them slip away again, addresses the foot around him.
Sweep the entire floor. Turn over every desk if you have to. Move!
As Schrader and the foot disperse, we rack focus to a vent register where we see a pair of eyes belonging to BlackRock vent ducks. Mikey, having just spotted Schrader, whispers to himself as he hurries through the duct.
Come on, Leo, we need that access card.
Security locker room. Clothes on, 3 green fingers reach into an open locker, stretching for a security swipe access card. But it's just too far away. The fingers pull back quickly as an aggro security guard, changing out of his uniform, turns back to face his locker. He's alone in the room. Then from above him, we see a green figure tap him on the shoulder. The guard turns again. No one is there. Weird.
Who did?
And we have racism!
Racism!
It's literally spelled who cat.
Dad.
Now, that's what's been missing from this Michael Bay script.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had
have
that
the
anyway.
final
This is
puzzle.
Well,
That's the missing piece.
Who that
Depending on how
Everything is okay now.
No answer. As he looks around, tilted to find Leo is horizontally stretched between 2 ceiling beams, holding himself up above the guard. Leo strips down to grab the access card from the locker, but it's just too far away. Leo pulls away as the guard returns to his changing. Why can't anything just be simple? 35th floor. Casey and April hustle across the crowded news floor, cautiously keeping out of Schrader's sight.
we're toast if they don't come through.
They'll come through.
Security locker room. Leo taps the guard's shoulder again as he spins around.
You want a piece of me?
Wait, who's doing the voicing?
Who cares?
Or is it you?
Everyone.
Whoever does the best black impression.
Oh god. We don't need to make this an audition.
You want a
Let's
piece
not
of me?
make this more racist.
You want a piece of me, huh?
No, I want
Who
two!
did the best Chris Tucker
Guys.
impression? Wait, who
Okay.
did the best Chris Tucker impression?
Guys, we're almost done. Please.
Okay,
Read
yeah.
more pages. We can do
We
this.
don't
Yeah, we
need
gotta
to
go-
argue over who is the blackest.
Oh, God, the next line.
Okay, yeah, we got a good line. Yeah.
This is real life.
Oh god! Oh god!
Someone please
Okay, let me read it. Leo shakes his head. What a
Such a douche.
Wait, is he talking about the guard, or is he actually discussing Leo being a douche?
Yes.
Is Leo the douche or the guard's the
It's
douche?
not clear.
Okay, as the guard turns back to his locker, Leo stays out of sight as swiftly and silently.
Why, Michael, man?
Josh,
Get through
Hush.
this.
Leo stays out of sight by swiftly and silently swinging over into the next bank of lockers. Note, this is a fun, albeit urgent sequence in which Leo toys with the aggro guard ninja style.
There is nothing fun about this.
There's nothing fun about it. The script is alive.
It hurts so bad.
This is supposed to be comic relief.
I
Yeah.
will.
And he needs to say that this is comic relief.
So while the guard,
Note, this is fun. What?
We're not having fun. There is no fun here. Only pain. Only
I
misery.
hope that they actually post "This is fun" in a nice Comic Sans font on the screen.
This is sparkles and glitter.
Anyway, let's move on.
okay, so while the guard knows someone is there, he's never able to get his eyes on Leo. The guard, properly incensed, grabs his billy stick and charges around the end of the locker row into the next. But he stops short when he sees no one is there, because Leo is back at the guard's locker, swiping the access card.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Don't even.
Okay. I'm
Don't
just going to say it.
Remind everyone.
I'm not going to use any inflections. Come get a taste of the Wu-Tang.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm honestly.
Before we continue, can I just remind everyone that we have a 6'6" linebacker-sized turtle stealthily taking out guards, shouting, "Come and get a piece of the woo."
That's not him.
That's
the
the
guard.
guard. Dumbass.
The guard that's saying that.
There's one
No,
reality.
that's what's being said, but that's our scene.
Okay,
I just want to remind you all how much pain we are all in
No,
for your amusement.
this next line is even better.
Love to, if I wasn't late to meet some friends.
Leo is all about the Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, Leo loves his Wu-Tang.
Oh my god.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Every night before bed.
Alright.
Alright. And as the guard rounds the corner back to his locker, Leo stealthily slips up through the ceiling vent, leaving the guard bedeviled as bed ducks. Leo, knowing he's behind schedule, begins pulling himself through the ducts as quickly as possible. 35th floor. Casey and April went into a narrow passageway that dead ends at the double doors. Casey glances at Schrader's position. He's halfway across the news floor and closing fast. There's no going back for Casey and April. They either go through these doors or they have to turn and face Schrader in the foot. Music tells us that they continue through the double doors. Then ducks. As Leo races through the ducts, he spies the news floor through a register where he can clearly see Schrader encroaching on Casey and April's position. He's gotta hurry. Leo rounds another corner, but stops suddenly at Duck Junction. It's a dead end. Each connecting duct is too small for him to fit through. Leo's stuck. Leo's mind races. There's no way to complete the mission, and he can't leave Casey and April out there against Schrader. He's gonna have to fight, out in the open, and steals himself, preparing to tear his way out of the duct and drop down on the news floor. But then, a faint whistle pulls his attention to the other side of the duct. Casey and April are walking directly under. It's Mikey. Leo flicks the key card like a throwing star down the vent. Mikey snatches it just as Casey and April take their final steps to the double doors.
12 o'clock.
Casey's eyes tick up to the ceiling vent, where he sees Mikey slip the key card through the grates, dropping it to Casey, with one hand hit by his side, never skipping a step. April lets out a sigh of relief as the access card key opens the double doors. Success. Casey turns to April.
Now take back what you said about Rizzo and Stinky Pete.
But April just shoves Casey through the double doors, only moments before Schrader's eyes tick in their direction. Casey and April are safe from Schrader, for now. Server room. It's a clean room dominated by rows of server towers. As the doors close behind Casey and April, they get to work.
The filtration system is on the far wall. Go! Narrator.
And we're done.
We are? Okay, no wait. Okay, guys. We need to be civilized about this. Collective groan in 3, 2, 1. It's getting worse.
It's like a one page
The black
until
dart.
the it's only one or two pages until the next scene.
And now
As with-
a fail just for good measure.
We are not. I literally cannot go on
Okay.
any longer tonight. We are.
I have to get food.
So I think we can
So-
conclusively say this script sucks.
Oh,
A little bit.
But we're not done yet.
And it's terrible, and we still got about like 30 more pages to go.
When are we gonna do
Everyone
this?
out there on the internet, we are doing this for you because apparently this is what you guys wanted. Because out of everything we've ever done, so far, this is the most thing that's got us the most views.
we are such view whores.
Can I just say I am very glad that the script is being rewritten or is rewritten.
Oh,
Or just completely thrown out.
But you're just assuming that it's
You
going to
know
be better.
No, it'll be different though.
But it could be.
Even if
No,
But
I'm
Hey,
not
you wanna
going
know
to
the
see
kicker?
this movie.
this crap.
So what's the
Go ahead.
Ash?
the kicker is, it gets worse.
You've got it.
What?
Yeah,
It gets worse. Yeah, it gets worse.
Really?
Just wait till next time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Same media time, same money.
No, before we continue, I should just mention because how the scripting process generally works, the script is probably not much different from what this is. Probably some fixed spelling mistakes and things like that. And some probably
Well, I think-
fixed
no, I think
location
it's gonna be. I
deals.
think it's gonna be quite
confirmed that
different.
They've added a whole other character to this.
Yeah,
so
there's no-
it's
yeah,
probably
they changed it
written something.
apparently they threw out the whole thing.
Yeah, Vernon.
Oh, thank God.
They shredded it.
$5 is just as bad.
It will.
Oh yeah, it's going to be just as bad.
So, okay, when are we
$5
gonna?
is just as bad.
Jacket, guys.
When's a good day to do the final 30 pages?
I don't know. Some other time. Next time on Media
Never.
Martyrs.
Not now.
Not now. Not
Sign
now.
off in
On
3,
YouTube, it
Next
will.
time on the-
Well, listen,